Okay, we're back again, and we're ready now to do our income statement. So you've got an adjusted trial balance, and one of the first things I would do, and you'll notice that in red I've gone down, and next to each item I've I've put a little letter to tell me what it is. So I've got current assets and expenses, non-current assets, etc. down this side, and over this side I've put in my current liabilities and owner's equity and income. That helps me when I do my income statement to make sure I'm transferring the right balances into the right place. So let's start then with the income statement, and the very first item of course is revenue. In this case our largest revenue item is fees received, so we put fees received in here, and that's 86,040. We then get to add any other income. Let's tick that off. Other income looks like our other income here is interest received, 330, so interest received. $330, that makes our total income um, 86370. Okay, now less expenses. Now in the task we are told that you'll see here, classify the expenses as studio and photography expenses, administrative expenses, and finance costs. So first category of expenses then is studio and photography expenses. So studio and photography expenses. And let's have a look. Advertising is the first one. Anything that's going to help us to sell more studio time or photography is going to be classified under that heading, so that's 1200. Electricity, well, I'm not sure that we can classify all the electricity. Now insurance, 2080. What do we decide? If we have a look at the resource book again, we are told that the %80 goes to the studio. So let's go back there. We want 80% of insurance in the studio. So let's put insurance in here. And we want 80% of 2500. So this is the way I do it. 2500 times 0.8, which is the same as 80%. That's 2000. So that's 2000. Interest on loan, no. Office staff wages, that's administration. Petrol, I think you'd have to say, goes in there. Helps us to get around and sell our business to customers. So that's a selling expense, or in this case a studio and photography expense. Our photographer's phone expense, clearly, because it starts with the word photographers. And that's 800. Photography supplies, used, and that's 3,500. No, we should tick these off as we use them. Studio rent, is 14,500. depreciation on cameras. And I know it's a nuisance, but you really do have to fill out the full title of the account. So that's 2,000. And depreciation on studio fittings. And that is, of course, 1,500. And I would say that's the total of the studio photography expenses. So we could do a total over here. What have we got? 1,200 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 800 plus 3,500 plus 14,500 plus 2,000 plus 1,500 equals 26,100. 26,100 is the total, and then we have administrative expenses. And let's go back again. What have we got? Advertising's done, drawings, electricity, 3,300. Insurance, 20%, so we had the $500 that was left over, didn't we? Because we put 2,000 up here, so the balance was 500. Interest on loan, of course, is a finance cost. Office staff wages. $29,000. Take that off. We've done that. We've done that. So it's just depreciation on office equipment, $950. $950. And there's the total. So that comes to 3,300 plus 500 plus 29,000 plus 950 equals 33,750. So that goes here, 33,750. And then finally we have finance costs. And in this case we have interest on loan, and that is 600, and that goes across to there, 600. So our total expenses are 26,100 plus 33,750 plus 600 equals 60,450. So 60,000 and profit for the year, which is the very bottom line, profit for the year is total income, there it is there, minus total expenses, there it is there. So it's calculated. 86,370 is all the income you received. Take away all your expenses of 60,450 equals 25,920. So the profit for the year is 25,920.